It's your boy Jay Boogie back with another video today on this wonderful Wednesday. Guys, we got this super semifinal showdown coming on May 4th against these two top teams. The Minnesota Timberwolves will take on the Denver Nuggets. And I want to dive into it real quick. Go ahead and just start with it. First team I want to talk about is the Denver Nuggets. They pretty much went 2-2 against the against the Timberwolves in the regular season. And for the Denver Nuggets, of course, they gotta protect home floor. It's a must because the Timberwolves defense is gonna come out there with all types of double team strategies, all kinds of things. So they gotta protect home floor, and it's a huge thing for them. And I feel like they got to use nothing but their main strength on offense is just moving off the ball and ball movement and setting off screens. And I feel like for them, importantly, they got to limit their turnovers. And they got to really be efficient shooting the free throw line against this team. And guys like Aragorn has played great defense. Like Karl-Anthony Towns, be physical with him. And on offense, of course, be that great slasher off the pick and roll, or just basically move off the ball off of Jokic. Pretty much you would want Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert to be moving out the paint and pretty much just get them moving because, them type of bigs really don't like to move a lot on defense. And then, of course, Jokic and Murray, they got to operate that pick and roll bad to move Gobert out the paint. And then, of course, with Jokic, you do a great job of knowing when to slip the pick and roll or to fade or to pick and pop. So use that, as an advantage. And, of course, the floor spacing, knocking down a three between MPJ and KCP. They got to be very efficient with that when it's needed. And I feel like MPJ, he can score in the mid-range, so don't be too one-dimensional in the scoring. Just operate in the mid-range when you need it. Because they're really going to need his efficient shooting big time in this series. Because this series is about to be off the chain. You hear me, bro? For real. And the first guy I want to talk about, Nikola Jokic. In this series, pretty much just be aggressive scorer the same way you did against the Lakers. I feel like in the regular season, watching film, he did a great job of attacking strictly to Gobert. Didn't do too much, didn't have to think too much, just did what he needed to do, and that's just attacking. And of course, with his facilitating, he'd do a great job of knowing when to pass, set up his teammates, read the defense. The double team gonna come to him every single time, so it's easy for him to know when, who's gonna cut, where they're gonna cut to, where's the opening on the floor, especially in the paint area, when people gonna cut to the rim. And pretty much, like I said, just set the tone offensively with his facilitating, because the double team gonna come to him this series big time. And I feel like just be efficient in the free throw line in this series, because they're gonna definitely find him a lot at times, just because this dude is such a well-rounded, high IQ basketball player on offense. And then Jamal Murray, I feel like he got an average at least no more than 20-plus points in this series. Like I said, the Timberwolves defense is going to be very strict. It's going to be very intense and physical. So, and the defensive rotations they're going to have is going to be crazy just because you got such a good scoring duo of Jamal Murray and Jokic. So I feel like Jamal Murray going to have to finish at the rim aggressively. Going to have to be himself, be composed, and then, of course, like I always been saying, in crunch moments, do what he do, get buckets, knock down clutch shots. Now I feel like people don't really bring up his playmaking like that, because he can really drop dimes in a minute. So, it's for the Nuggets offense. It pretty much, it just have fluid motion like they always have, be efficient with their movement off the ball, on the ball. Read the double team, because there's going to be a lot of double team in this series. I feel like because of Jokic, and then probably going to be on to Murray. But the Nuggets know how to slash. They know when to cut. They know how to read the defense very well. And that system that they have is very efficient because, I mean, the Nuggets can stop it at all. So, it's it's interesting to see, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, I can't even make one prediction. I got 2 predictions for this series. So, watching this video, make sure y'all run up these likes, comments, and stuff like that. Share this channel. Just do whatever, because this series is gonna be one for the masses for sure. And then let's get into the T-Wolves, the Minnesota Timberwolves. I feel like for them, they got to out-rebound this team. They got to definitely crash the boards big time because you got basically 2 7-footers in your starting lineup. So I feel like them crashing the boards is very important. Like I mentioned earlier, rotational defense. Know when to double team. Know when they have to switch on the pick and roll between Gordon, Murray, or Jokic and Murray, MPJ, vice versa, the whole 9. And for a veteran like Mike Conley, just do what he do, stand still threes and facilitate. And then the bench, leading by Naz Reid, has to be very effective in scoring. They're going to need a lot of scoring big time to outscore the Nuggets. And then also contribute on defense. Guys like Nickeil Anderson going to have a good task of guarding MPJ at times, or Jamal Murray. Between him and Jaden McDaniels, them two going to really have to be those 2 defensive gems on offense. On defense. And pretty much for them, on offense, attack the paint, because the Nuggets don't have a true interior defender or a presence like that. So I feel like the main focus for them is attack the paint as much as they can, and then it'll eventually lead them to, knocking down perimeter shots. And first guy I want to talk about is Anthony Edwards. Regular season, he was balling out against the Nuggets. Feeling like he did a good job of reading the double team, knowing when to hit the passes, or if it's a double team, he know who the weak defenders are, and he still managed to attack them. So pretty much do the same thing he did against the Suns, operate in mid-range, be efficient, score efficient, and, attack the rim. Like I said, because the Nuggets don't have a true interior presence in the paint defensively. So attack the rim as much as you can, draw fouls, be aggressive. And they keep sacking him off or go under the screens when we hit the 3-point line. Not down to threes, because I feel like they shouldn't do that too much, because now he's a much improved shooter. And I feel like the comparison I got for Anthony Edwards, y'all might not agree with me, but kind of like an early Jordan, but then like a 2000 or 2001 Vince Carter. Watch Vince Carter highlights and then come back to me. It would make sense, in my opinion. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, with him, just be aggressive, posting up. Don't rely on the 3 too much. You need to be aggressive when Eric going in the post. Be aggressive. Don't be, timid. Just be aggressive. Do what you do, just like you did against the Suns. And guys like not Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, be effective in the paint defensively. Crash the boards and be very available on offense. Because I feel like he's going to be a decoy, but he's going to have to be efficient and be ready on offense big time. Just because I don't know what type of defensive strategies the Nuggets really going to imply, but this series is going to be interesting. So I got 2 predictions. Guys. 2. Either I got the Nuggets in 7, or there's going to be the Timberwolves in 6. We'll see, bro. But if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Do whatever you got to do. Let's get this trainer going. I love you guys. J Boogie is out.